Opening stage Sunday morning. Adrien Fourmaux sitting in third place at the start of the stage. Look at that. That is a scene of devastation. They've gone off, we think, into a tree. You can see where the tree's caught the front of the car here. That's a little bit of the bark. Here is the enormous issue, though. The car may be drivable, it would be uncomfortable, it may be drivable, but what's missing, clearly, is the front door. What was in the front door? The time cards. No time cards for these guys. That means it's sad.
Phone as well.
Huh? No, is your phone gone as well?
Yeah.
Listen, if anyone finds that door, genuinely, if you find the door, time card's not so important, but Alex's phone, if you can return it to Hyundai, that would be great. But yeah, it does mean, sadly, that it's all over for these guys. Do you know what? Would you want, David, would you want to drive on anyway, even if you did have the time card?
Not a bit of it.
In this rain, it would be very, very difficult. I'm not sure you would be allowed to, because a lot of the safety mechanisms, if you like, David, are in that door, aren't they? And they've gone. Yeah, you know.
It's a technicality call. They simply can't.
Yeah.
With no time card, you're not in.
No, I know the time card, but even if they had the time card, without the door and with that damage, you wouldn't want to continue on.
No.
There we go. You know, these conditions this morning, very, very testing, as we've seen out there. We'll grab a word with Adrien Fourmaux, but unbelievably difficult conditions. Full wets on the car. All of our drivers experiencing the hand-cooked wets for the first time, certainly with four of them. And yeah, Adrien Fourmaux has been caught out somewhere. It did get very, very heavy, the rain, and I suspect there was maybe a section with a lot of water on the road, maybe a bit of water running across the road, who knows. But Fourmaux is very much out of this rally. Whatever they're doing here, they're just doing perhaps to make the car drivable. I don't know. I'd have thought the team will come and pick this car up from here. I don't think they're trying to get the car back in one piece so they can drive it back to service. I think this is just, David, he's just keeping himself busy, isn't he?
Exactly that, Col. I think he's just, I think you do everything you can until you're told absolutely no. You're not going anywhere. But if there's, as we said, if there's no time cards, there is no ability. What do you give to the marshal, the volunteer at the next in control? So
no, it's absolutely right.
Maybe as well, he's just having a look to see what's the damage. But like you said, basically he's keeping himself busy.
He really is. Let's just see whether we can grab a quick word. Adrien, it's difficult, I know, at times like this. Have you got time for a quick word? Just talk us through what's happened there, Adrien.
There was a lot of fog on the windscreen, so I was struggling to see more and more in the stage. And after a straight, I saw the braking, I brake, and then I didn't see really well the entry of the corner, and then all the mid corner, it was full of mud. So I went a bit wide. We go a bit in the ditch. We hit the tree so we damaged the door. But the weird thing is the wheel is left is damaged, but we hit on the right. So I don't know.
And obviously the door had the time card in it, so that's game over.
Yeah, that's game over because we have no time card, but also for safety, they don't want us to drive with no door.
You talked about it this morning when we saw you. Your podium was going to be a good result here. You must be enormously disappointed. You have had a good rally up to this point.
Well, I'm not disappointed because yesterday, the beginning of the rally was really good on performance, and to be fair, today on the wet, the car was handling much better than in CR and what I expected. So actually, it was positive for sure. I'm disappointed for the result, but as long as it happened this year and not next year, I'm happy.
And you're looking forward now to next year because this car has shown, certainly this weekend, it's competitive. You can win tarmac rallies, so that's a positive.
It's competitive, so that's why I'm not so for sure. I'm disappointed for the result, but I'm not disappointed for the steps we have done this weekend. So let's keep the work, and it's a shame for the result. But it's like that.
Now, one final question. We're hearing lots of talk about the lineup for the team next year. Lots of talk about Oit perhaps leaving the team. How would you feel if Oit wasn't here next year?
I have no idea. But if he's not there, it's a shame. And if he's there, then we continue.
There we are. So, Adrien Fourmaux, again, look, this is the new Fourmaux. You know, 6 months ago, a year ago, he'd have potentially been an angry young man, but he can see the positives. He can absolutely see the positives in the weekend. He sees the positives in the start of the stage where it was quick, where the car felt well. You know, that goes a long, long way. That positivity goes a long way. Let's have a quick word with Alex. Alex, a very quick word. We can see the damage. Just talk us through just your feelings, your emotions, how you dealt with that moment of impact. It must have been very frightening.
For sure, we wait and after that we'll see. But sorry, just you have a bit like on the road, some mud a little bit, and with some leaf as well. I think one or two guys before us you have not the same mistake, but I see the line when we're going in a corner. Yeah, I think one guys before have a small moment. I think so, and after we have just understeer and we wet because when we're going a little bit on the ditch, you know, after that normally you wet. What happened, you know, after that?
At what point did you realise, hang on, we've got a problem here? My time card was in the door. Was it when you got to the stop line?
Yeah, exactly. But because just after for sure the moment. I thinking my time card is on the door as well my phone, but that is anyways I don't care for that. But just the problem we don't have no time card, but also for sure it's not like safe to driving like that. For me it's quite okay. If it's possible to continue, I can continue, but no, for sure it's more safe if we retire the car for sure.
Absolutely. Listen, lots of positives this weekend.
Yeah.
One more question.
Yeah.
Just about when the door disappeared. You know, you look up and it's gone. I mean, that's not normal, is it?
Yeah, for sure. Because when I see that, I'm just stay focused on my pace note and put a bit like my book, you know, not like straight for not have some wet or some rain coming in the car. But anyway, just we adapt, you know, the condition is like this and we'll see, we continue until the finish.
There we go. No telephone yet, but anyway, hopefully you'll get that telephone back. The Japanese are a very, very honest race of people. They really are. So Adrien Fourmaux driving that car back to service. Maybe that's a little bit of a frustrating thing for Adrien. The car very much drivable. The issue, as we've already mentioned, no time card, no choice but to retire from the rally. But the car driving straight, it'll be uncomfortable, that's for sure. It'll be cold. It'll be wet in that car. It'll be noisy in that car, but it's very drivable. The other option was that I suppose they waited for the team to send the service truck to pick them up. No need for that. Fourmaux and Coria on their way back to service. An uncomfortable 29, 30 Ks still to go for the Hyundai crew. Club DirtFish. It's a new type of rally content where you can join like-minded rally fans and you set the agenda. It's your exclusive pass to the service park.
Club DirtFish is the home of exclusive rally content.
It's a 10 out of 10 for these boys from me this weekend. Do you want, though, the opportunity to debate my driver ratings? Club DirtFish, the only place you can do that.
With Club DirtFish, it's your time to ask the questions.
And great news for British and Irish rally fans. We're delving deeper into your national championships, including a dedicated podcast. If video is your thing, Club DirtFish is the only place for our bloopers and behind-the-scenes content like this. Sounds good? Well, join the club at dirtfish.com/Patreon.